Hey guys, I'm back with a DIY video. It's been a long time. So here I have my old tombstone from the car. I replaced it recently with the teal one that I had in pretty much all my other Miatas. And so I'm just showing how to make these panel plates. Well, how I made mine at least. See how it's angled a bit? So that if you ever driven with it flat, like even I sit a little low in my car, but it'd be nice if they tilt up instead of sit down like this. It's gonna be nice on a little bit of an angle. It'll be easier to see. But yeah, I'm gonna show you the process that I did to get where I am, and yeah, follow along. All right, so yeah, let's get into it. So how I got the measurement was my stereo is very small and thin, so it's easy for me to do. I don't know if it's gonna be as easy for you guys, but I took the radio out because I already had everything apart, and I just took a measuring tape and I measured from here to the lip down in there, right? And yeah, it was perfect. And just rough cuts. No one's gonna see the lines. And yeah, and then how I found the holes, because Illuminate's really thin and really easy to go through. All I did was I had this marked out from before, and you can get that measurement easily. Just line up your no, actually I did it here. You can see the Sharpie marks. Just Sharpie on it a little bit, and then flip it over, and then you can mark out these lines or a rough guess of where the hole's gonna be. And then you can use, I don't know if you can see that, so there's 3 slots. There's 1, 2, and 3. They're hard to see on the camera, but they're there. It's not going to zoom in, but I go off of the bottom slot, the 3rd one from the top, and if you line these up right, it goes right in. And it's really easy. That's a little self-tapper, one of these guys. So you can get in there. It's super thin material, but it's if you don't know what Illuminate is, it's an aluminum Oreo with a foam interior inside. So there's aluminum, and there's black in the middle. That's what it is. So that's how you get that measurement, and then you mark those holes. And next, I am going to mark out 3 cuts in this guy, so I can have 3 gauges. I already have my my AFRs up here. I'm planning on having boost here or here, and then I'm gonna have my water here, and then possibly an oil in the future. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mark them up right now. So the distance in the center of the tombstone here is a 7 1/4 or 7 1/8. Sorry, 7 1/8. But what I have set here is 7 inches from these 2 marks from here, and here. 7 inches. You know, those are rough, but I like to keep it inside because when it's sitting in here, it's going to be angled. So you don't want it too close to the edge, because if the way you're going to be looking at it, the edge of the tombstone is going to overlap the actual gauge. It's going to probably bother you. So I mean, you don't have to do it this way, but this is how I want to do it. Anyways, so I got a rough drawing of my circles here. I need to raise them a bit because they're sit a little too low. The lips of the gauge pods would actually probably rub. So yeah, that's what I'm on to now. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just measuring out with my gauge pods. I don't know what you want to call this, mounting bracket, I guess you could call it. And so I have this line here, that's the bottom of this here, of the tombstone. And so I marked a 1/16 up, and that's where I want the bottom of my, that's where I'm just marking the bottom as, because that's where I like how it sits. Alright guys, so I got the 1 hole cut out. It's super tight. So I love that. The size of the bit that I used was exactly 2 inches. So So if you use exactly 2 inches on this Alumilite, you can actually get it to stretch. Now this has been used a couple times, so that might be a little loose, so that might be why it was so spot on. But yeah, let me go and put this on real quick for you guys. So yeah, that's how it's gonna look for now. I drilled these holes so that, because when you cut through, if I cut it through this side, well, the other side would be the ugly side. So I wanted this side to be the clean cutted side. So I drilled through, and so that we can come back later and do that. But yeah, very pleased, and it's so simple how to do it. Literally, I'm gonna actually have to shave down the tips of these because they are making little dents, and that'll probably kill the paint on the other one. But yeah, that looks phenomenal, and I'm very pleased with that. Now I just gotta get a fastener for that gauge, and then I can have it working again. But yeah, super easy to make. I made one of these too. It's a full delete plate. Mounts pretty much the same way. The 2 holes up here would be either that one or that one, and then that one and that one. It's very straightforward. But yeah, that's gonna look great installed, and I'm gonna show you guys in a second. All right, guys, there it is. That's how it looks. I think it looks awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now when you sit, they're a lot more on an angle up, so this lip here would stick out and you wouldn't barely see the numbers. But now, since it's pointing up, you can see the numbers a little better, at least. I should definitely put my boost here, or at least here. I should switch these two. I should take that one, I should take them out and put them here. But yeah, they're press fit in, 2-inch hole saw. Highly recommended Alumilite. Not most other materials will let you do that. But yeah, this middle one sits low, and these two sit at the same height. I thought it'd be a little fancy, and I fucked up, so I just kind of let it slide. But yeah, if you don't know why I'm doing this, I am being boosted this weekend, so I gotta get all this done. And then I'm literally, if you see that black hose there, and if you look up in that box, you see that computer cable. It's going mega square, and I think it looks awesome. So like, this is like close to my face, looking down at them. That's how it looks. So now do you guys see why it's important to like have them tilted back? Yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. It's Nick Minert. And yeah, thanks for watching.